everyone. How's everyone doing tonight so far? Good? Great to hear. My name is Cherubin, and like you said, and I am so honored to be speaking during this special night for the class of 2025 of St. Edmund Prep. And just to let you guys know, if my speech is too long, I apologize. I'm not used to writing speeches or speaking them, so I will try my best to speed things up a little bit. Now, I am here today to speak on behalf of those who have taught me so much through my years in high school. I will admit, I haven't exactly been the best at making friends, or at least, making a lot of connections with my peers throughout high school. But I have had some great interactions and connections with numerous faculty members of the school. Because of this, the school has changed who I am from freshman year to now as a graduate. It did take a while and it was nowhere near easy, but what matters is that it happened. But this would have never been possible without any of the faculty members who have done so much for me in my high school years at St. Edmund Prep. Several faculty members have made me a better person due to their humor and kindness, and have helped me feel more secure with being myself when around them. I will miss coming across these people on a daily basis in my conversations with them, or even just to say hello or have a nice day. I am so grateful for the faculty members I have connected with throughout the years here in the school, in and out of the building. These members may include Ms. Palumbo, Ms. DeLeon, Ms. T, Ms. McGrath, and Ms. Lamont. I have interacted with these women either as my teacher, a chaperone of last year's travel study trip, or both. Nearly every day when I come across Ms. Palumbo and even Mrs. Lundy in the main office, or even Ms. Lamont in the library, I'd say hello to each of them, and they would ask me how I am doing and what's going on. I even appreciate Mr. Unger and Mrs. De Leon for doing the same every time I come, cross paths with them in the cafeteria, whether they were still teaching me for the year or not. I also love how I was able to connect with plenty of faculty members who may have not been my teachers, and one of them may include Mr. Heeb, because I may not have ever had him as a teacher, but I did interact with him in various settings like travel study, theater club, or even during free periods of lunch. I mean, he is truly one of the funniest teachers I ever interacted with. And I am also going to miss Deacon Andy and his humor and politeness. Every time I come across him and walk to the classroom ready to learn from him, he will always have, a kind word spread and a smile on his face. And I will also miss Miss T and her kindness as well. Even though having a free period is better than just sitting in the classroom for at least 40 minutes, like really doing anything, I mean, respectfully, but having Miss T come in to fill in as a substitute makes it even better. And her coming inside the classroom as our substitute with her sweetness is something I will never forget. I will truly miss it. All have been so nice to me. I will miss all the moments I've had with each of them more often. I sure will never forget it. Now, during my senior year, Mr. Gucciardi was my music teacher, and, oh, there he is. And although I was the only senior in the intro to percussion class, along with several freshmen, I do miss every moment that took place, even the stressful moments when, I had to memorize music and, with the drums, so stressful. But I do miss the funny moments as well already. And I'm grateful to have him as a teacher, even for only 1 year, because he not only taught me how to play drums very well, he also taught me how to not, let my emotions get the best of me, and to, stay calm, and taught me how to not get frustrated, even when I make a mistake in playing. And his way of telling me to avoid major frustration in music even helped me improve learning to play guitar a little easier back at home for fun, or even playing my keyboard for fun as well. But what I will never forget from him is his special saying, music, too hard, too bad. However, the one thing I do regret about this class is not taking it way sooner, because it is actually fun. I wish I took it in the early years of high school, but I am grateful to, take it for only 1 year. So thank you, Mr. Gucciardi. I am also going to miss my theater club, family of friends, classmates, other people from different classes, and even my two directors, Miss Althea Sullivan and Miss Navarez. Having these two as my co-directors have been one of the best things that ever happened to me. I still wish I could spend more time with my whole theater club family, since I didn't participate in sophomore year due to having stage fright, singing in front of everyone. But I am glad I came back in junior year and senior year doing what I love most with the sweetest, most talented people anyway. And I am going to miss every single second of it, even the stressful moments too. I am so happy to be surrounded by others where I could actually feel comfortable being exactly who I am, since unfortunately it's not easy being your true self around a lot of other people. So I mean, there aren't too many people I could do the same around in general. But I am happy being part of such a group of amazing people, and appreciate both Miss Sullivan and Miss Navarez, oh there you are, for helping me come out of my shell and helping me become the brighter, bigger person I am today. Other teachers I may or may not have mentioned yet have helped me achieve in different ways from different subjects. Like Miss De Leon helped me pronounce Spanish words way better than I usually do, and Deacon Annie even helped me understand the different ways of what people around the world would believe in, what they worship, and how they do so. I also appreciate all my science teachers, Mr. M, Miss McGrath, and the other Miss Sullivan, Shannon Sullivan, help me increase my knowledge in science. Even though the subject did kind of give me a headache, especially the Regents exams, but I got through with it, and I don't think I would have been able to pass without them, because they helped me get better in science in their own ways of teaching, so I appreciate that. I even want to thank Miss Sullivan along with Miss Johnson for helping me feel more confident in myself when swimming the 100 meters butterfly races. And to those who don't know what the butterfly is in swimming, it's the hardest stroke to ever swim. Yeah, it's really fun. And I never thought I would be able to do it, but thanks to them, I actually did get through with it. Even though I wasn't the best at it and I wasn't, very confident, I still did it. And even though I wasn't part of the swim team for all 4 years, I am appreciative of both Ms. Johnson and Ms. Sullivan for pushing me so hard to not just win, but to just swim and finish. That's all that matters. Along with that, being part of such a great swim team also made me learn that it's not exactly about winning all the time, but it's mainly about the sportsmanship and supporting, your own teammates when needed. And that's when I understood the true significance of not just swimming, but team sports overall. And finally, I want to say one faculty member who I feel I have been closest to out of everyone is Ms. Hanley. She has taught me a lot of things more than I can imagine. In English class, she has provided a lot of encouragement and even helped me and others improve our ways of writing, especially when we would struggle. To be honest, I never liked the subject of English. I mean, no shade at all. It's just that I'm not a writer, I'd rather solve equations, even complex ones I don't understand, than write a whole essay or read a book for like 5 hours straight or a week or two. But Ms. Hanley has actually made me appreciate the subject due to her method of teaching and her helping in the way how she helps her students to achieve more. But aside from her being my English teacher, I will also consider her as a mentor. This is because I would talk to her about probably anything along with other students and even support her when needed. She also helped me as well when I am down, and she would help me get right back up and not let my negativity get the best of me. She even helps me treat myself better by telling me to not be too hard on myself when I make mistakes or do something wrong, especially in something I expect to do way better at. Ms. Hanley would even show to pretty much every single theater rehearsal. I think she has this past year as a source of support. And whether she is teaching me in English classes, or leading the group of travel study to explore, or directing the Christmas show along with Ms. Navarez, or even supporting the theater club, I am so proud to have somebody like Ms. Hanley in my life. Although she has only been my English teacher for half of high school, I am still figuring out what I'm going to do without her in college. I'm not only going to miss her more than anything as a teacher, but I am going to miss her as a friend as well. So to all the faculty members I've interacted with ever, all those who have taught me that, all the teachers I've mentioned or even not mentioned, even those who have taught me so well briefly but are no longer part of the school, I will miss them. Heck, I already do. And I cannot forget, I will miss the administration itself. Mr. Wagner, Mr. Romano, Ms. Rizzo, Ms. Breen, and of course, our principal, Mr. Guinness. I would love to thank every one of those who have helped me come out of my comfort zone, made me feel better about myself, made me comfortable being who I truly am, and those who have helped me in so many ways just being a better version of myself. To be honest, I don't know what type of person I would be today if it weren't for any of these people. I may not be the best sociable person when it comes to other kids, especially kids my age, but I am grateful to meet and know such great people in the school, including those who are the same age as me, those who are close to it, or even those who aren't. So I'm not only going to miss every faculty member staying at Edmund Prep, even the ones I had limited interaction with, but I will miss my peers and friends of the class of 2025 as well. Thanks for everything and amazing luck to everybody in this room. And don't ever forget, guys, once an eagle, always an eagle. Have a great rest of your evening, everyone. Thank you.